Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do the first quarter of 2022 product speed reviews, and I'm just going to go through these really quickly because there's a lot. There's a lot in the first quarter of 2022, and I need to tell you if I like it, if I don't like it, what's going on with it, if I'm going to rebuy it, if I'm not going to rebuy it. So let's just get started. The first thing we're going to show you is the Catrice Hydrating Prime and refreshes the skin with aloe vera, matcha tea. This is good. Am I going to repurchase it? No. I have my all-time favorite, and it's the ABH Dewy Setting Spray. I just wanted to give this a go. I ended up using it to wet my brushes. It just wasn't what I really like on my face, if that makes sense. So it's good, but it's not something I'll repurchase. Cake. This is the Cake to Hold Out hairspray. This smells delicious. I love it so much. I love to have it on my hair. It's a light smell, but it smells delicious. And yes, I will repurchase this hairspray. We have the Skin & Co. Toning Truffle Therapy Facial Toner. This is great stuff. I have another bottle of this already, but yes, this is wonderful, wonderful product. Okay, so this is dry shampoo, and this is the Blow Pro Refresh. I love the smell of this. I love this product. If I could find it at a reasonable price, I would repurchase this, but this is pretty expensive. I got it through FabFitFun on a special buy, and so if I find it on sale, I'll definitely pick this up as dry shampoo. I really, really love it. Another dry shampoo, and this is the Living Proof PhD. This is a good one. I like the smell of it also. It is definitely too expensive unless you can find it at TJ Maxx, which you can at times, and sometimes you can get it on a really good sale. So this I also recommend. The next dry shampoo this is Oscar Blandy Dry Shampoo Invisible Spray. Dislike. Very, very much so. And the smell gives me a headache, and there's still product left, but we're done with it because it's awful. So do not recommend. Okay, IGK Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray. This is good, not great. I would never repurchase this. I got it as a sample. It's fine, but it's a no-go. I have to explain this one. This is Snow Cone Nails. Okay, Snow Cone Nails reached out to me a long time ago. They sent me PR. They gave me a discount code. Love these nails. Okay, absolutely love these nails. Now, that all being said, even though I love them, I've gotten awful customer service. So forewarning, this company sent me my last batch of nails that I purchased myself, and they sent it to me, and there was multiple nails that were broken inside of it. So I reached out to them. I have emailed them. I have messaged them in their DMs. I have commented on their post, and nobody will reach me back. So I am forewarning you, even though I have a code with this company, buy with caution. They have gorgeous nails. There's no doubt about that. But with that kind of customer service, it's kind of iffy. And I always tell you about bad customer service. I sent pictures and everything of the broken nails and heard nothing back. They were like, it was almost like they went through the machine, like a cutting machine, and had chunks out of them. It wasn't like they were broke. It was like there was missing pieces out of them. All right, the next thing I'm going to show is the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. This is good. It's good. And if I didn't have my ABH, maybe I would repurchase this, but still nothing's beat out my ABH. So if it's a setting spray and it doesn't beat out my ABH, it's just not going to happen. It was good though. It was a good one. So if you don't like ABH for whatever reason, or you don't, you've tried it and you don't like it, this is a good one. You should try it. I got it in Influencer, so it was a good one to try out. I have some Grande Lash MD. Okay, so I decided to toss this because this goes, really, really dangerously close to your eyes, and this expired in 2021. So we are getting rid of this, even though there's a lot of product left because I didn't use it that often. And it did make my lashes grow, but then once you stop, then it stops. And I was just like, I'm not going to keep this up. So it's in the pile here. Okay. So this is the Kapari Pink Souffle Body Mask. It detoxes, clarifies, and brightens. I didn't like this. I don't like the way it feels on my body. It didn't show any results. I don't like it. It was a no-go. I'm finding out that there's some Kapari stuff I like, but it's not my favorite brand. And this is my first time trying Kapari too. This is the Kapari Hydrating Body Wash. Also, did not care for the body wash. And it's really, really bad if you don't care for a body wash, but it didn't smell all that great. I just don't like it. It was kind of like a jelly body wash, and I don't care for like that sticky jelly feel. And then there is Monat. Oh, Monat. I would never repurchase this or buy from that company. Yeah. I found out some things about that company. We're going to pass. If you know, you know. It's an MLM. Check it out. Check out some videos if you like. Not recommend it. Okay, Goddard Turn It Up Volumizing Mascara. I got this in Influencer, and it is a good mascara, but would I repurchase it? No. I have ones I like better. It's okay, but I have ones I love way far more than that one. So another mascara. It is the Morphe mascara. I like this one. And this is the Make It Big mascara, and I did a review on this, and I did like it. I loved it. It was great, but it is so dried out. It dried out so super quick. I mean, it's just dried out clumpiness. It's just no. So I would not repurchase it, even though I liked it whenever I first tried it. Okay, so here's a lippy. This is from Lele Posh. These were smells like nasty crayons, like the crayons that are just way old. It's so bad. And this got this way, like actually whenever I first received it, it had stuff crusty around the edges and just looked off. The color would never mix. It always had like yellow or white specks. It always had that. See the yellow and then the white? It was a no-go. SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. This one here, it just ran out of time. I didn't see anything that I absolutely loved about it, so it wasn't like I was gonna risk it to keep using it. So it's down here. I would never repurchase it, but it was fine to have a travel size. Goddard Cosmetics. Okay, so this one was the Mystified Hydrating Facial Mist. I do not like this one at all. This was awful. It felt awful and burned my face. I couldn't even use it to spray my brushes. It burned my eyes. It was a waste. But I think it just has too much alcohol in it.
And this was the hydrating one. It was not. He lies. It was not hydrating.
Okay, this was another Lele Posh liquid lip, and same thing. It got really goopy, and then the smell is awful. I couldn't do it. And it separates, and they're really bad. So yeah, no. Would not repurchase, do not recommend. This is the Chlorine Dry Shampoo, and this here, this has oat milk in it, and I love this one too. This is a really, really good one. So highly recommend this one also. This is the Dove Care Between Washes Go Active Dry Conditioner. No go. Not good. Full bottle. Dislike it very much. To show you how much I like this hairspray, there is two gone in here that I've tried, that I love, and I will repurchase it again. The smell is amazing, and you can get it at like Walgreens. This is another Lele Posh product. It's face base. I do like face base. It is very moisturizing. It gives you a base underneath your foundation and moisturizes all in one. So I would repurchase these. The Dual Drop Serum, the Vitabird C12. This is good. It's good. Did I see any difference in my skin? Absolutely not. I have a little bit left down in there. It's getting old, like this, it keeps chipping off, and then I get those little silver pieces everywhere, so not really sure. That's kind of a design defect, you know? It shouldn't really do that. It was okay. Would I repurchase it? No. This is one of the best products. It is super expensive, but one of the best products that you'll ever try. This is the More Pacific, and this is the Time Response Eye Reserve Cream. It is completely gone. It is so good. It is so good. A More Pacific. It is so good. Every product I've ever tried that this company has made is amazing. Skincare. It is so expensive, but it is so good. So samples, whatever you got to do, pick it up, give it a try. It's amazing.
I have Chanel La Cream Main Texture Hand Cream.
And somebody gave me this. I'm not sure exactly who it was, but it has too much perfume in it. Gave me a headache, so it's been used, but and then I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. No go. Don't use it. Don't like it. Maybe you like a brow gel. It was very wet formula, and I just don't see why you would want that on your brows. But if you like that, then maybe try it out. I don't recommend. Then I have a Pixie by Petra, and this is a blue eyeliner that literally will not do anything. Like just melt and mush, and you sharpen it, and it literally just almost like turns into a liquid, and I can't get it to do anything. So I don't know what this is about. I love the color, but I don't understand. I tried to sharpen and sharpen and sharpen, and then it just gets gumped up, and you can't use it. It's unusable. I'm not sure. Pixie, I don't know. This is Bonfire Bash, and this is like a hot commodity when it comes to Bath and Body Works. This smells delicious. I love this. I get it in the bath wash. I get it in this kind of lotion. I'll get it in the plastic bottle kind of lotion. I love this scent, but it is so hard to find. It is a very limited. They only do it for a short period of time. One time I went into the store and they go, oh, it's online. And then I go online and it's not online. They say, oh, it's going to be in the store next week. And then I go in there and it's not in there. So I don't know. They're just playing with my emotions. Typically, when I really love something, they will discontinue it. So I'm guessing that's what they're doing on behind the scenes, and I just don't know it. Okay, why this is in here is Walgreens Sterile Artificial Tears Lubricant Drops. Not get the red out, just a plain old lubricating drop is what my neuro-ophthalmologist has told me, that to keep my eyes from watering all the time whenever I'm doing eye looks is to moisturize your eyes. The drier your eyes, the more they water. So if your eyes are watering, lo and behold, you need moisture. So ever since I started doing that, these here, I get a 2-pack and I'm supposed to do it like 8 to 10 times a day. That isn't happening. It's not happening. But that's how dry my eyes are. But since I started using this, I use it a lot whenever I first wake up in the morning, maybe a couple more times before I do an eye look, and I don't ever water out I used to water off my makeup all the time. It was so aggravating. This daily and multiple times a day will keep you from doing that to your eyes. Just saying. And then this dried out, so it's going bye-bye. But yeah, so I did find out, look, like literally rock hard. Come on. Like, okay, everybody used to complain about how soft ColourPop liners were.
Bring back the soft ones, please.
I must have some of the old and the new. This must be the newer ones, because I used to be like, what are you talking about? They're so creamy. And everybody be like, no, they're dry. They dry out right away. And I'm like, no, they do. Creamy. This is the old formula. That's the old formula. Let's stick with the old formula because it's amazing and it just glides right in there. Like, let's just keep the creamy. We can deal with creamy. We can't deal with dried out eyeliners that we can't do anything with. Like, seriously, like that's like rock hard if I can sit there and do that with my hands. And look, it's doing nothing. This is an eyeliner. Look at that. I just broke it.
But yeah, let's hashtag bring back the old eyeliners, ColourPop.
Okay, yes, let's do that. Oh, Lumify. Lumify will make your eyes white. If they are red, this will fix it. You do multiple looks and your eyes are red as red can be, this will fix it. It will whiten up your eyes and they become bright white. They're beautiful. Like, this makes them beautiful. They stand out. If you're going to go get pictures taken or something like that, this stuff is expensive, but you can buy it at Sam's, like these big box stores, the discount big box stores. You can get it at somewhere like that, and they're, you can buy more for your, your money or whatever. But I bought more after I got this in a sample. It's good. And I checked with my eye doctors to make sure it was safe because I have eye issues. That's why I see a neuro-ophthalmologist. And so they said it was okay. Goddard Cosmetics. Let's talk about it. This is Mudslide. It's no good. I have quite a few. I'm not a fan anymore. They dry out. Some of them get streaky over time. I'm just not a fan. I'm not going to buy any more from Goddard. I did mystery boxes and got lots of lippies from them, and I'm just not going to anymore. Il Maquillage liner. This was a good liner, but why is my liners working all of a sudden? That's just so strange. Maybe I needed them to be upside down. This is going back in. Like, I'm going to use... Let's put the stuff in upside down. I'm reviving all kinds of eyeliners. It's a good eyeliner. It's nice and black.
So I do like that. Let's see if this one works. This is still up. This was fun. It works. Oh my goodness. This is a good eyeliner too.
I think we've learned a lesson. If you have felt tip eyeliners, I don't know if you already do this. I didn't do it. Obviously, I'm learning a lesson right now, right in front of you. So let me teach you if you don't know. Store them upside down. Because all of mine were dried out, but really what it was is all the ink was in the bottom of it.
Turn them around. Put them upside down. Tips with Debutawn. You're welcome. I won't charge any extra.
NARS. Okay, a little NARS sample. This was a Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. It was okay. Not where I was like, ooh, I gotta buy the full size. Not so much. So there's that. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Glow Recipe Mist. This smells great. I got tired of it after a while. It is really not like a setting spray, but it works great to wet your brushes with your shadows and stuff like that. I just didn't like it on my face that much. I wouldn't be upset if I got another one, but I wouldn't go out and buy one, if that makes sense. So, and it smells good, but that's all. That's it. So here's bottle number 2 of that Vita-Bird C12. So if I use 2 bottles of this and it still didn't do anything that miraculous with my face, I would probably say that it just doesn't do much, at least not on the eye level of the skin. Maybe underneath, I don't know. Maybe it was repairing something that I didn't see. That's possible, but to the naked eye, I didn't see a difference. Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, and it's not all the way gone, but I got tired of using this, and quite honestly, it started gooping up around the lid and everything. I'm like, we're done. We are done with this. Okay, it's not that great, and that's probably why it's discontinued. So this is light natural, and I didn't like it, and I would not repurchase it. A mascara, the It Superhero. This is a good mascara, but I have found ones now since I have finished this one up that I don't think I need any other mascara ever again, because I have the Max Stack. It is amazing. Not the small wand, but the big wand. Amazing mascara. So this is a good one. I like it. If I didn't have Max Stack, I would buy this one. It's a good mascara. We have a Melt lipstick in here, and this is in Blitzed, and it looks like this here. And I did it because I think it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Like, it barely transfers onto my, I know it, you can tell it, but like, it like skips because it is so dried out. So this is also just not a color I wore very often, but I did wear it several times. And so this one is going bye-bye. So we have a matte paint pot. These were really popular at one time, but this is dried up, and you know, it's just not the same anymore, and it doesn't smell that great. So it's bad, but this was a pretty color. I really did like this as a base color, but they're just really not that great of eye bases. Like, we have better stuff now than when they came out with these. I think we have better options. Here is a brow powder, and this is dark brown brunette, and I've never been a dark brown brunette. I must have got this in a kit, and I have no use for this, and it's old. I like the packaging though, so I'm kind of wondering, and it's all busted up, but I wonder if I should clean it up and reuse the packaging, because it is a metal packaging. I might just do that. I might just set this aside, because it's a cute little component. Okay, so this is an old Benefit that used to come in the cardboard box. This is like one of the very first high-end blushes I ever bought. I did pop it out of the little cardboard box and put it in a magnetic palette, but you see, I hit pan because this is one of the first high-end blushes I ever bought, but it is so old, and it's losing like its color, because it used to have more color to it, but it's a pretty blush, but it's just losing its color. It's old. This is the Anti-Aging Eye Serum Freeze 24/7. I got this in a subscription box, I'm sure, and I do not like it. I ended up using it on my hands. A lot of times if I don't like skincare for my face, I use it on my hands. This is something that you can't buy. You have to get a prescription, and I've had it for years, and it was a little sample. I'm like, I need to get rid of this, but it is really good stuff. So if you ever suffer with acne or acne breakouts where just one pops up and it's just really, it gets like really bad and it doesn't go away, this is called Aczone, Aczone, but it is by prescription only, and it's a 5% gel, and this really does work. And I know I was using it way probably past the time I should, but you put it on there and it worked still. So I still used it. And then Ardell, this is the nail glue for Ardell. And I didn't really care for this nail glue either, because what it does is when you have them in these little squeezy tubes, I don't know what it is, but I can never get it to come back out. Like, it gets all dried up in the little tube, and then I just can never use it again. So these are worthless. This little itty bitty bottle, I thought it was so cute, and it even has a little squeezy thing to get the stuff up in there. But this is the Soothing Face Oil. That was a little sample. Akar, AKAR is the brand. It was good. It was really good. But this cute little bottle. Piggy bank that was finished. This is my favorite color of all time in any kind of eyeliner, and it's completely gone. I have it in my waterline right now, but I can get a little bit off of the side so you can see it. It looks like that there. It's my favorite. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Retractable Eyeliner, And I use this for my upper waterline. It's starting to dry out, but this is a really good eyeliner. If I needed a black eyeliner and just went into the drugstore to pick up one, I would pick up this one. I do like the ColourPop one too, if it's the creamy formula. Now this one is a No Budge retractable eyeliner in black. This one was good, but I like the Wet n Wild one better than the e.l.f. one. This one dried out really quickly. That's this one here, but watch. See? You have to really dig. And if you're putting that in your waterline, you don't want to be digging. You don't, not in your waterline, you know, not even really anywhere on your eyes. Like I have to really dig, but so it's done. The Wet n Wild's better than the e.l.f. Then I have the Milani that's all the way through. This was really pretty, but it's gone. I mean, there's little bits here and there, but this is the Hypnotic Lights, and it's a holographic eye topper. Yeah, and it's getting old too. And it's pretty, but I would not repurchase it. And it's patchy too. I'm trying to get it to, but it's like a topper that shifts, does the multichrome shifts. Another little miniature Chanel Hydro Beauty Micro Gel for eyes. And I ended up not liking this on my eyes and used it on my hands. ColourPop lippy pencils are some of my favorites. This one completely dried out. It looks like this here. I just picked it up because it just fell out. So it looks like that right there, but it's done. It's over with. It's a very pretty color. So this is in the shade Lumineer. The last one in my little box, and I have some samples that we're going to go through. These are the Ofra Cleanse It Off lip wipes. They're almost worthless, okay? That's all I gotta say about that. They do take off lippies. That's the only thing they take off is lippies. Don't try it anywhere else. And you really have to scrub just to get them off lippies. So I just use a regular makeup wipe. That's what I would suggest. Okay, I'm gonna try to run through these little samples very quickly. This is Wishful Honey Balm.
This is magical. Magicalness in a balm for your face. Kind of, yes, it is divine. I practically scraped every little piece out of there and then bought the full size. And at Sephora. Amazing skin cream.
And so here it is, Wishful. There we go on that. That's what it looks like, the honey balm. It's just, if you get a sample, an option for a sample, pick it up so you can try it. These are these little blister packs. I'm going to show you all of these. So it had highlighters and blushes and little, you can use that as even like a contour cream, and they're multi-use. And these were through Danessa Meyericks Vision Creams. And I like them, but what I'm learning is I'm not a cream person that much. I don't like cream or liquid stuff in my makeup, unless it's liquid lips and liquid eye stuff sometimes. But like for my cheeks, sometimes I like it, but mainly not. So that's where I'm at with those. This is the Yves Saint Laurent All Hours Foundation, and I used that little sample, and it was good. It was good, but not anything like, I got to remember this. I've got to pick this up. But it was good. It was okay. This was good, but I don't know if they're going to have my color. This is the Lancome Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint. And it had this little blister pack here. And so there's some darker ones in there. I don't know if it's going to have mine. I used the Natural Blonde, and maybe the soft beige would work better for me. No, because it's warm. The blonde was cool. It did okay. I love the way it looks on my face. The tone was off, but the actual formula is amazing. But I don't think that they're going to have my color. But because they don't have that many colors to choose from. But I really did like it a lot. So I hope they come out with more. So this is the Lancome Feels Good. Rare Beauty. Okay, well this worked okay. It was the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. I wasn't a huge fan. I used the 160 Cool and I mixed it with the 250 Warm and tried to come up with something, and it just not my color. I actually think I got 2 of those. Yeah, I got the concealer also, and actually the 180W actually worked for me a little bit better, and it actually looked pretty good. I did use this here. This was a good one too. This is Givenchy. It was good, but it wasn't anything like I was like, oh no, I'm going to be spending a bunch of money because this is amazing. No. This, I didn't really care for this. This is the Blur Blend Perfect Eavesdrop Blurring Tints. Like, none of these were awful, but they just were not like, oh, this is my foundation. I need to go run out and get this. And I used those 2 lighter ones on the end. Okay, so this was a Paris Lure, and it was a Radiance Pure Gold Serum, and it was good. It was a serum. This was a gentle cleansing foam. I don't like cleansing foams, but if you do, this was a pretty good one. Dermalogica sample. I can't tell you anything about it. Can't really tell you much of anything on little samples like this on any kind of skincare. So, but over time, who knows what it'll do. This was a sample from Chaos Makeup, and it was a little pigment, and it looks like this here, and you can use it as a highlighter. And yeah, it was pretty. I used it, but there's no real reason to buy it again. It was sample, so I didn't buy it at all. Okay, so this was Bare Minerals, Bare Minerals in Cashmere. This color was just not my color. Like, it made me extremely yellow. And then we had the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream cover. If you haven't watched Nikki's video, you should watch it, because I had just this little itty bitty blister pack of this foundation, and I'm telling you, I used this blister pack at least 6 times. So that's how little of this foundation that you need. It is the smallest amount. Well, she decided, after seeing it on me and me telling her that I liked it, which I was surprised because it's supposed to be more like a concealer, she went out and bought the full size, and she hated it. She tried it so many different ways, and she could not get it to work, but she used a whole pump. So the only thing that I can think of is that this little thing lasted me 6 different times. So I think that in itself could be the only reason. So my wet sponge would just dab a little bit of cream, just a little bit, just right on the tip of my sponge. And then I would dab it all over my face. That one little dab out of there, I would dab it all over my face and then blend it out, and it looked great. So I got lots of compliments when it was on my face, and I have extremely dry skin, way drier than what even Nikki has. So I don't know. I felt really bad, but she got it on sale, and she really wanted to just get the full size thing. So she told me not to be upset about it, but I was upset that she spent her money on it because it didn't work out. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. It just may not work out for everybody. And then we have the Merit Minimalist Beauty Complexion Blurring Stick. This was awful. Oh, this was bad. It was so streaky on my face. It was awful. So that is the last thing in this, you guys. This is a whole first quarter of 2022 speed review. I know there was a lot. So even though it was a speed review, there was a lot to cover. So just because I say speed doesn't mean that necessarily it's short. Enjoyed that. Have you tried any of the products that I mentioned here today? Let me know your experience with these products, and let me know if there's anything that you saw here that now you're interested in trying out yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.